Hello everyone, today I'm gonna teach you how you can run n8n using Docker in AWS Cloud. So for that, you need to open your AWS console first and you have to create a EC2 instance. Let's do that. So now I am in my AWS account. So here you have to click on EC2 instance and then click the instances, and here I will create launch instance, and I will select Ubuntu for my operating system, and I will give a name here, n8n server. So I will select T3 micro as it's a free tier, uh, which is eligible for free, but yeah, it does have some limits, so be careful. So after using your project or running your project, always remember to switch off your instances, otherwise you will get extra charges from AWS, so be careful. So yeah, I choose T3 micro, which is free tier, and then you have to create a key pair to connect with SSH, to connect using SSH. So I will click here, create new key pair, and I will give it a name. So I will name it n8n server. So it should be like .pem, and you have to download it. So I will click here key pair, and I will download it in a place where I can easily get access to it. So um, I have a folder named n8npem key. So I will go here and I will save it here. It's in, this is my location of the folder. So wherever you guys is gonna download this .pem file, you need to remember that location. So I will click save, and now we have to open our terminal. But before that, I will just finish creating this instance. So I will click launch instance, and you can see the instance is launched. Now I will open my terminal, not PowerShell. I will open the command, the terminal, and here first you need to know your username. So if you don't know, you can just type who am I, and you will get your username, and then you have to go to. So after creating your instance, and then you have to find where you saved your n8n server.pem in your local PC. And for my case, I saved that n8n server.pem in this location. And if I check that I save it in a place where I can easily get access to it. So I'm already in the Satma location in the terminal. So I just need to access into this folder that is called n8npem key. So I will just click cd and n8n, and I will click tab, and it will automatically get that folder name. And I will click enter, and I am inside this folder now. So what I need to do now is to give certain permission to this file. Otherwise, I can't access to it and can't access to the server using SSH. So you can select this command, and here you need to give your username. As you can see, I already give my username here. Your local PC username, you have to give it there, and in the file name you have to give your file name, whatever you save your file name as. So for my case, it's n8n server. You can see that n8n server, and it's n8n server, and I'm already inside this folder. And I will click enter, and you can see I already give the permission. It's done. Now we have to connect to our Ubuntu server, which is in AWS using SSH. And for that, we have to give this command here. And here, the IP address, you have to give the public IP address, which you will get. So if you go to instances, here is our new freshly created instances, which is running currently. I will click here, and you can see there is a public IP address. So you have to copy this one and go here. So I will remove this, and I will paste this. So yeah, I copied it, and the default username is always Ubuntu normally. So yeah, I put the username as Ubuntu. So the username of this server, the Ubuntu terminal, is Ubuntu username. So I give Ubuntu here, and you have to give the location. So where the n8n.pem file is. So my file name is n8n server. So I change the file name here, and the key name and the location. So you can get the location like this. So if you right click it and select copy as path, then you can get the location, and you have to paste it here in this way, and you have to write ssh-i and then your location of the .pem file, and then the username of your Ubuntu, and then the public IP address that you get from AWS. That's it. And if I click enter now, I so I made a typing mistake here. I placed an extra A by mistake, so I have to remove that A. And now if I click enter, I can get access to AWS. So when we're first time trying to get access using SSS, it will not recognize the server. So it will ask you that, do you really want to connect with this server? So you have to say yes. It's not an error. So you have to click yes. And finally, we are into our Ubuntu server. I mean, we already connected with our AWS EC2 instance. Now, if I write who am I, you can see Ubuntu. So you are using this Ubuntu here from your terminal. So now what we have to do is we have to install Docker here. But before that, I want to check if there is any folder or not. So it's totally empty here. And so for Docker, for installing Docker, we can check the Docker documentation. So how to install Docker on AWS Ubuntu. You can search like that, and you can get the official Docker documents. So install Docker documents, go there. And if you go down here, you can see the step-by-step documentation, how you can download and install the Docker inside your AWS instance. So I will copy this and go to the terminal and paste it here and click enter. So what it's doing is updating, then installing some certificates and so many things, and getting ready my Ubuntu server for installing the Docker. And when it's done, we need to use this command to install the Docker. So I will copy this and I will paste here and click enter. And it's asking me, do you want to continue? I will say yes. It will take some time. Now the Docker installation is done, and for checking, we can paste this command. It's sudo docker and hello world. It's a image from Docker. So I will paste it here, and I will click enter. And you can see the hello from Docker. That means Docker is successfully installed into our AWS server. So now that we have Docker installed in our Ubuntu, now we can pull the n8n image into n8n Docker image and then run it inside Docker inside Ubuntu. So for that, so before pulling n8n image, we need to do one thing, that is we currently so this is our instance. We have to go inside our instance, and then we have to go to the security, and we have to go to the security groups. And now we have to create a custom TCP port for our n8n. So I will click edit inbound rules, and I will click edit a rule. So you can see custom TCP, and we have to give a port number which is 5678. So this should be 000. So this means that any IP can access to this, and so the port is 5678 for n8n, and we will click save rules. Though it's not gonna use the SSL certificate, and it's not secure. So when you really gonna use the n8n in a production place, you should edit your own domain using SSL certificates, so that it's secure. But for today, we're not going to use it with SSL. So as we created the security rule for custom TCP, now we can go to Docker Hub and search for n8n to find the images. So here you can see n8n io/n8n. This is the image we need. So we'll go there, and so this is the command for pulling the image. So I will copy this and I will open my terminal. I will click sudo, and then I will pull the image. So it's pulling the n8n image. It will take some time. So the image pulling is done. And so now we need to create a folder, because n8n needs to save its data into some kind of folder. So we will create that. So mkdir is for creating a folder, and the folder name is n8n-data. So we will create this folder, and I think it's created. So for checking that, I will click ls, and you can see that a folder is created here. Okay, so now as we download the Docker image, now we can start running it. So you need to give this command here. You can copy it, and you have to give the port with like 5678, just like here. Just do everything as I did. So you can see the n8n port is 5678, name is n8n. So if I click, okay, so I need to give sudo here. So I have to go all the way to the starting point. So I need to write sudo, and now if I click enter, I think it's running. So for checking that if it's running or not, docker ps, oh sorry, so sudo docker ps, and you can see that it's running, and it's running on port 5678. So I need that public IP address of our AWS instance. So if I go to our instance, click here, and this is our public IP address. I will copy that. So I will just paste it here, and then you have to write the 5678 port number, and you can see that it already came before I click enter. So now you have to give your email address, first name, and everything, and then maybe I already have account with this email. Still, let's try. Okay, no. So you have to give the necessary questions and get started. Yeah, they will give you a key, so it's key for now. So here you can see now you can start doing automation, but remember this is not a secure way. For that we need to have SSL certificate, then we can use it securely. But for practice this is enough, and we can create automation using n8n from AWS server without paying anything to n8n. So we're hosting it in our own server, so we don't have to pay anything to n8n. So thank you very much for watching my video, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.